Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 23rd of August 2023. So I've just got home and I've been looking through some of my emails from viewers, so thank you very much. And I've got one here, I won't say their name, but they're from the Republic of Ireland, so thank you very much. You'll no doubt know who you are. And what this person has said in their email was a couple of interesting points. First of all, they're saying, I had kind of heard this myself anyway, but apparently the company that does things that go in there, the one that starts with PF, their revenues are down 80% apparently. So that is absolutely massive, isn't it? I mean, any company whose revenues or profits, whatever it is, are down by that percentage are in serious trouble. And then this person goes on to say, I heard that the South African High Court has overturned the PF, that company, their confidentiality agreement. This is big news because it might result in the undisclosed ingredients becoming widely known. Apparently, willful negligence on the part of an indemnified entity is grounds for overturning immunity. I wonder how well those folks sleep at night now that the tide seems to be turning. So, very interesting news from South Africa, isn't it, about that particular thing. And yeah, I think one of the big red flags for me was this whole government indemnity thing for the manufacturers of the stuff that goes in there. I thought, well, if something goes wrong, why are the government saying that these companies are immune? That was, like I say, a big red flag which led me to make the particular decision I made about that particular thing. Well, one of the red flags anyway. So very interesting, and I wonder if you all know how they're ramping up the lurgy narrative again about this scariant, the one that starts with E this time. And I hear that there's a couple of entities, large organisations in the States who are bringing back muzzle mandates, and there's other people talking about that kind of thing and other restrictions. Well, I wonder if talk about this is just a desperate ploy to reverse these declining fortunes that these companies seem to be suffering from. So just a thought there. So I'm going to move on and talk about censorship that this platform sort of seems to love engaging in, and I had to be very cagey there in the way I was phrasing things, and that's because of the censorship issues. If you've been a long-term viewer of mine, you'll know about this, you'll know about these censorship issues. And in fact, one guy who I'm sure many viewers, if you watch my videos, you'll know this guy, Nigel Watson, who lives in Finland and makes videos normally pretty much every day. He's got a ban at the moment, so if you're wondering where he is, he's on the naughty step, as I tend to call it. I don't know which of his videos got him into trouble, but obviously he was sort of saying things that this platform doesn't like. But if you thought that was, or you're hoping that that sort of thing was going to go away, think again, because I've come across an article. I'll see if I can leave it in the description box below. Apparently this platform are actually ramping up their censorship. So we all know that you know, if you get stray too far from the mainstream narrative about the lurgy, you could be in sort of hot water. Obviously, if you say bad things about the things that go in there, you're going to be in trouble. Or if indeed you say nice things about the drug that starts with the letter I, you'll be on the naughty step as well. Well, that's all going to stay, and it seems that they are expanding this kind of thing to now include, well, you can't basically be promoting things that aren't approved by the WHO and the other mainstream medical entities that are supposedly there to cure sort of big diseases like cancer, for instance. So if you're talking about a certain treatment that you think does work to cure that disease, but they don't, the WHO hasn't approved it, then this platform will step in and pull down videos and give you strikes for that kind of thing now. And they'll also do the same if you deny the existence of certain ailments that they reckon really do exist. So not going to go into too much detail there, but there's people who think that the lurgy sort of was never actually a thing that existed, or indeed the things that they reckon actually cause it in the first place, the thing that starts with V, that's not the thing that goes in there, the other thing that starts with V. There's people who think that, those things don't exist as well. So yeah, you're not going to be able to say anything like that on this platform now without getting into trouble, basically. So it seems that the censorship is continuing. So just going to finish off with a video recommendation. I said a few videos ago that I was down in Glastonbury at the weekend filming an event, and most of the videos are now ready. I did put one of them on this channel on this platform last night, my interview with Steve Hughes, the comedian. Had an interesting chat with him. The other guy who was doing a presentation there as well, Clive DeCarl, who is kind of very much into remedies of a natural kind. This is all stuff that's going to be attacked by this platform and their censorship, so again, trying to be a little bit cagey here, but many viewers will know who Clive DeCarl is anyway, but if you don't, that's basically what you're into, he's into, should I say. And I did a mini interview with him. That's on my Rumble channel, as is his presentation, Clive DeCarl's presentation on Saturday night. That's on my Rumble channel, and it will be on my website as well under must see videos. Leave a link to that in the description box below. So some of the stuff he was talking about is just mind-blowing, and it's all to do with things you can do for yourself that you just won't hear about in the mainstream. And during part of the presentation, which I think you'll find fascinating, he actually had this machine which was over 100 years old. He was saying that it was a machine actually invented by Tesla, and they used to have these machines everywhere. Apparently before the Second World War, you could go to sort of doctors, dentists, all sorts of other people, and get hooked up to these machines, and they would sort you out if you were sort of feeling less than your normal perky self kind of thing. And he was saying how these machines used to be used and that they used to be effective, apparently, so he was saying. So I found that very fascinating. Do go and check out this video, and do look out for the part of the presentation where he's going on about this, these machines, these Tesla machines that he talks about. Look out for that section. I think you'll find it fascinating, and you'll find the rest of his presentation fascinating as well. But I'm going to leave it there, let you go and check out that video, and also the article about the censorship on this platform that I was talking about as well. Both will be in the description box below. And Steve Hughes did a comedy act as well on Saturday night. Haven't quite finished editing that, so hopefully I'll get that done tonight and uploaded at some stage tomorrow. But plenty for you to be looking at in the meantime. So leave it there for now. Back tomorrow. Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.